In today's breaking story, Texas Democrats just stopped Trump and Abbott's election plot in its tracks. That's right, things are not going well for Donald Trump or his administration, which is why they're constantly being left panicked. How's it going, everybody? My name is Hunter Avalone with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, it's a known fact that Trump has a rather evil plan to steal the election, and it's all through gerrymandering the state of Texas. Now, the reason Trump needs to essentially rig the election is, of course, because his policies are terrible.
Congressional maps, obviously, in focus. They are usually redrawn every decade, but in Texas, as you referenced, Republicans there rolled out a new map that could actually add up to 5 GOP seats. You now have Governor Gavin Newsom promising that California would respond with a new map that would boost Democratic seats in that state. Let me ask you, Senator, do you believe it's hypocritical for Democrats to deploy the same strategy that they're criticizing by Republicans in Texas?
Well, first of all, let's understand why Donald Trump is asking for 5 more Republican seats out of Texas. It's because his policies, especially his economic policies, have been so bad, right? The prior guest referenced a big, beautiful bill. Wait till people start losing their health care and their health care costs go up, right? If Republicans were confident on their policy agenda, they'd be eager to defend it with the people and to defend it at the ballot box next November, but they know they're in trouble. And so they're trying to rig the system to hold on to power next November. That's what this redistricting move is really about.
You know, powerful language that you're using, rig the system. I mean, some in your party warned that going down this path could actually erode trust in the system.
In fact, Trump is such an embarrassment that he's even being mocked internationally.
If only Donald Trump was president in the 20th century, so much could have been avoided. The First World War, the Second World War, the nuclear arms race, the Cold War, Trump could have prevented all of it. After all, his surname is Ceasefire. We know that all politicians are full of themselves. They can be arrogant and boastful. But Trump is one step ahead. He is shamelessly full of himself. As a species, we should be more thankful to Trump. Thanks to his negotiations with God, the sun rises every day. Thanks to his mediation, ships can sail on the ocean. If not for him, gravity would not exist. Give us a break. But jokes aside, there are too many reasons to disqualify Trump. You've got casual sexism. You've got sexual assault allegations. You've got casual racism. You've got Islamophobia. And you've got actual warmongering. Take your pick.
But now, in today's top story, Texas Democrats just stopped Trump and Abbott's election plot dead in its tracks. That's right, thankfully Democrats aren't going to allow more of Donald Trump's dreadful policies to continue. Take a look at this. Today, a shocking move by Donald Trump's Republican allies was completely derailed, thanks to bold action by Texas Democrats who exposed and stopped Trump's evil plan to steal the 2026 election. Here's what happened. Texas Republicans, with Trump's full backing, introduced an unprecedented redistricting plan that would gut the state's Democratic power and potentially wipe out 5 Democratic seats in the U.S. House. That's right, 5 seats, all gone. Not through fair elections, but through shady political map rigging designed to help Trump tighten his grip on power in Washington. And here's the kicker. This redistricting push wasn't even based on new census data. It was a mid-decade power grab, breaking all historical precedent and proving exactly how desperate Trump and his MAGA loyalists have become. The plan was simple: redraw the map, suppress the votes of communities of color, and help Trump's party cling to their razor-thin House majority. But Texas Democrats weren't having it. In a dramatic turn, Democratic lawmakers left the state to block the Texas House from reaching a quorum, the minimum number of members required to pass any legislation. Their walkout immediately halted the redistricting vote, sending Trump and his allies into a full-blown panic. This isn't the first time Texas Democrats have taken such a stand. Back in 2021, they did the same thing to block a voter suppression bill, and now, once again, they're fighting to protect democracy from Trump's authoritarian tactics. And the stakes? Huge. Speaker Mike Johnson, the self-declared head of Trump's so-called Majority Protection Program, has been scrambling to keep control of the House while pushing Trump's far-right agenda. The Texas redistricting plan was a cornerstone of that strategy, and now it's collapsing. Former Attorney General Eric Holder called the scheme a serious danger to democracy and warned that Democrats across the country may need to take extraordinary measures to stop Trump's rigged power plays. In short, Trump's plan to steal the next election just hit a wall. Texas Democrats stood up, fought back, and shut it down. For now, democracy holds the line, but the fight is far from over.
This is State Representative James Tallarico from Texas. If you're seeing this video, my Democratic colleagues and I have just left our beloved state to break quorum and stop Trump's redistricting power grab. Trump told our Republican colleagues to redraw the political maps here in Texas in the middle of the decade to get him 5 more seats and protect his majority in Congress. They're turning our districts into crazy shapes to guarantee the outcome they want in the 2026 elections. If this power grab succeeds, they will hang on to power without any accountability from the voters. But Texas Democrats are fighting back. We're leaving the state, breaking quorum, and preventing Republicans from silencing our voices and rigging the next election. We are not fighting for the Democratic Party. We are fighting for the democratic process, and the stakes could not be higher. We have to take a stand.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.